Hello, thanks for tuning in. This is Randy Marcotte at Perfect Video Conferencing. I'm one of the co-founders and owners here, also the guy who helps sell stuff. So if you've got any questions about these products, and in Yealink in particular, really encourage you to open a ticket with sales at perfectvc.com. Visit our website, you'll see all of the information here. Yealink has relaunched their product, so I wanted to do a little product overview, and I'm doing that via the life-size Icon 600. So I've connected the Yealink device into the content sharing input on the life-size device. I want to kind of do a little bit of a side-by-side just for the purposes of understanding these platforms. So here comes the Yealink software. What you see on screen is the default screen sharing. What actually gives the end user a scroll through on some of the behaviors they should expect from the Yealink infrastructure. Kind of a nice way of giving the end user some automated training. So they're doing obviously both a education and preempt, but also helping you deploy this in a way that's useful. For demo purposes, I wanted to make sure you understood how to set the system up so that you can then use this in one of your meetings. Listen on if you want to know more about the Yealink product. But the key piece in this is the base hub, the camera unit, and then there's a remote control that goes with it. Some of the functions on the remote control will actually get supplanted by what you see on the phone. So the base unit's got an Ethernet cord that goes to a little hub you'll see in a moment. Two options for HDMI out to display 1 and 2, data for network, and then power, and then there's audio in and audio out. So all the things that AV integrators like us love about a video system are included here again. So audio in, audio out. There's a couple of USB ports for management and feature upgrades, and again those USB ports, Ethernet. So the next up is obviously a remote control. No magic there, no huge surprise on what a remote control does. They've done a good job since their earlier versions of remote of making the icons a little bit more intuitive, and there's far fewer buttons. Certainly more than the life-size sort of Apple TV-like looking stuff, but enough to give users a keypad unless they want to enter an IP address. But some of that same sort of normal navigation you expect to see. All right, next piece up. We go to the really cool wireless pucks. I think this is a nice feature add-on. This is the hub is wired to it, so you ultimately get power to the hub, and then these mic pucks go out to the device and then rechargeable. They'll give you a nice indicator that they are or are not charged, which is probably essential for all of these. And then the final piece coming off the hub, and I'll show the hub in a moment. So the hub is actually this piece here, connects to the camera, which is what you see me talking in here. There's your content sharing. Then you've got the mic pods connected, and then Ethernet, Cat5, Cat6 over to what is a really slick form factor on the phone. And what we like about it is that you've got a dial pad directly in there. So from this infrastructure you can dial, and I'm just going to dial first a Zoom bridge. You can see you can kind of H323 or SIP call into any platform. Maybe not. Going once, going twice. All right. Let's try the life-size bridge. Maybe I disconnected the Ethernet. Excellent. So here comes the life-size bridge.
Welcome to life-size.
Then you're going to get the
enter the extension
desire
of the
to
person you
enter
want to call, or the meeting
code,
you want to join, and press the pound or.
Great. So I'm just using this as an H323 or SIP device to dial into this particular bridge, and then
joining the meeting.
I'm joining the meeting. She does a good job of telling me what it is that I'm actually doing. So I like that by design it gives you local view and far end view. So that's the bridge call in there. And then on screen as the user, I end up by having some nice functionality. So really easy to set up. I've left this one on DHCP. I'm going to go ahead and hang up the call, and then I'm going to show some of the menu options. This is more the advanced stuff. So you can actually go into the device. As you see here, you can also manage some of that in here. You can change your camera settings, do some pan, tilt, zoom settings on the screen. Start or stop presentations, go into your directory, but more, I think, on the on the remote, you get some really nice advanced functions. Point it at the camera, go into the settings. So here's where I can go in and change my site name or DHCP versus static IP address, change some auto answer. So there are some really robust menu options available just via the remote. So fairly easy for end user to use and play with it. I'm pleased with it. This is a nice upgrade. This is the VC800, so it's their flagship device. Really beautiful camera optics, great range of view. Too bad I'm not better looking, but good, really solid pan tilt zoom and smooth motion. So which is what you really want to see in the new age of cameras. Cameras have come a long way, so I'll just show some of that. There we go. Really smooth pan tilting and zooming. Whip almost all the way around in both directions. Whee! Get to see our little lab. And then more importantly, you can zoom into some really nice detail pretty quickly. So certainly, and I could suppress those tones if I wanted. So yeah, you can kind of see the contrast colors there as I zoom in. You can see the canvas texture. So hope you enjoy these quick little videos. If you're interested in the product, again, it's sales@perfectvc.com. Thanks, Yealink, for letting us test it. And if you have any questions on how do you set it up, please reach out to support@perfectvc.com. Cheers.